It's about time we do a summer skincare routine. Hi everyone, my name is Alex. Every season I like to do a routine of the products that I'm currently using, I'm currently loving. Had a lot of you asking me recently for my full skincare routine, so that's why I wanted to go ahead and show you. Changed a lot and we're in the summer, so things are gonna look a lot different than say my winter routine. I'm gonna be doing a lot less steps. Summer is all about simplicity and my skin's already stressed out enough. I don't need to do it anymore. Like, we just need to keep it simple, keep it practical, keep it fun, because why not? This is also, I feel like, one of the only times I get to catch up with you all. Like, I let me know if you want more casual, just like talking videos, because I feel like there's some times where I just want to talk, but I'm like, I need to be doing something. But like, let me know if you just like to hear me talk. First off, it's the daytime right now, so I'm not gonna go in with an oil cleanser. The one I've been using though is Dew's Ethereal Cleansing Oil. I love this in the summer because it is a little bit more heavy duty. It does everything it needs, has a very luxurious texture, a little bit more expensive for a cleansing oil, but still has a great feel, has a great ability to emulsify and remove everything that I need off of my face in the summer. It is so annoying when I've been sweating all day. I'm just needing something to take off everything. That's what the Dew has been. It's very simple but very effective. This is actually a newer step, but I haven't been able to stop using this since I tried it. This is the Remedy for Rich Cleansing. This is a super stacked cream to foam cleanser, and the reason I've been loving it in the summer is that there are some times where either I'm going out a lot, have a lot of sun exposure, or I'm just needing something purifying yet moisturizing for the face. That is what this is. If I have to cleanse my face multiple times a day, which I try not to do, but this is the perfect balanced yet gentle effective cleanser for my face. And I love it because it foams up and also has a cream texture to it. Such an amazing formula. I cannot say enough good things about this. It is a recent addition to my summer routine because it just launched not too long before summer started, but I had to include it because it's what I've been using consistently, and I feel like it's been helping my skin look more radiant. Which, may I say, I am so proud. I better knock on wood when I say this because I'm so proud of my skin progress. I was dealing with a lot, which I take comments very lightly. Like, I really appreciate all of the nice comments. I understand that part of what I do is gonna come with people either not agreeing with what I do or not agreeing with opinions, thinking that I cannot say stuff. I got one comment the other day, and I can't lie, it kind of bothered me, where it was just like, why would someone trust someone with skin like this? And truth is, I've always wanted to bring a more real approach to using products and trying them because, I mean, my skin's not perfect. Nobody's skin is perfect. You see people with even lights like I'm using. It makes my skin look better than, say, it does in person. But, I mean, you live with yourself day to day. I live with myself day to day. I have to tell myself that my skin is normal like this. I think we should normalize that your skin doesn't need to be perfect at all times. But I am very proud of my progress. I'm all about people making decisions and doing things that encourage feeling better about yourself. And I feel way better about myself with my skin. It's definitely like, if you have acne prone skin though, you know that you're gonna have breakouts that just pop up. It's a normal part of having acne. So anyway, I love doing what I do. I have been a lot more disconnected from it recently, and I hate that. I'm trying to be more connected because that was one of my goals this year. But life changes have been really hard lately, and I'll go more into detail in that maybe in another video because I do want to talk about some stuff that's happened to me recently, just with job that fell through. But this video, I'm gonna keep it really light. Just let me know if you want to hear more about that because a really bad experience happened. I love that cleanser so much because it just doesn't leave any film, but it also is effective enough to get me that cleanse where my acne is staying away. That's perfect ideal cleanser for me, and especially in the summer, I like something that is moisturizing to the face, can considerate of the skin barrier, but still purifying enough to cleanse as much as I need. I'm not gonna go in with a toner with this routine because it's pretty honest to what I've been doing recently. Changes very much on the day. Some days I feel like I need a little bit more of a milky toner. I may use that at night, like the Bioma is what I would say, but I'm just gonna go in with a hydrating serum today. My skin's feeling pretty balanced, feeling pretty oily in my T-zone, and I'm feeling kind of greasy, and I want something that's going to hydrate my skin but not create a heavy finish. Prequel's multi-quench serum has been a staple to me. Ectoin, polyglutamic acid, and glycerin. Just can't go wrong with all those hydrators. And if you have oily skin, this is your reminder to hydrate your skin too, not just dry out your skin. I know that I feel like that is so like normalized today, like we need to hydrate oily skin, but I mean, especially today when I'm more oily, I feel like I don't need to hydrate, but I always go in with that because I like to balance my face, and that's how I felt I do it best. I don't think I usually let my water from rinsing off my cleanser dry down. I think I went in a little bit too soon with this, but it's okay. The serum is super lightweight. Actually, so Prequel reached out to me recently. I have always just reviewed their products and loved their brand. I love Dr. Sam Ellis, who founded Prequel and invented Prequel, and I loved her and loved the brand, what they stand for. And they just reached out to me and sent me PR, and it was so like such a beautiful experience. I'm so honored to have that experience and have so many great experiences with brands. I cannot thank you all enough because your continued support has allowed me to have that opportunity. I am very picky with who I accept PR from, who I do work with, because I don't want to promote products that are not naturally what I would use or like something that I don't agree with. And had a few brands before that have specifically, the guidelines of the content was very specific and very like detailed, and was like, talk about how much you like the product. And it was a sunscreen that I had already tried and I didn't like, and I was like, okay, well, I mean, I don't like it. Like, I'm not gonna say that I like it. Like, I've probably ruined a couple of brand relationships because I'm honest with the product. I'm not gonna tell you all, oh, I love this product, and then hate it. Like, anyway, I'm very picky about that. There are some brands that I do not work with anymore because they said that and they wanted me to lie about a product. It's happening. I mean, it happens, and that's why I want to be an honest resource for you all with skincare, and I'm never gonna sell out to a brand like that. That is, why am I doing this if I do that? Like, that defeats the whole purpose. I am also gonna go in, of course, Oil La La serum. This is never leaving my routine. I've said this so many times, but it's so lightweight, linoleic acid rich, and has ingredients like rosehip and soothing ingredients that also counteract and correct oil production, helping with acne and just soothing the skin and rebuilding it at the same time, which I love so much. This always leaves such a dewy finish combined with the Prequel, but it's super lightweight, and I love that any skin type can use it. Let's talk about Azelaic acid. We have to discuss something. I don't know if this is the first time that I'm going to be discussing this, but definitely not going to be the last because I'm so heartbroken. So my favorite Azelaic acid, which I was getting comments about this, I was a little bit scared because I didn't know what was going on. Theramids, Azelaic acid, it is not being sold in the US anymore, sadly. That is the most disappointing news when I reached out to them. So one of the things I'm fortunate about is if I have a question about a product, I mean, most brands are good to respond to DMs. Always DM them or message them personally. Don't be afraid to reach out. But I love reaching out to brands. This has given me good connections with brands that I can just say, hey, what's up? What's going on with this? I did actually reach out to Niche Beauty Lab and was like, hey, so I got the jumbo size of this, but I'm kind of running low. Like, you know, this is not gonna last forever. How we feeling about this? You know, when's it coming back? And they said, oh, it's not. So I was like, okay. So this did have a 15% concentration of azelaic acid in the US. 10% is the maximum without a prescription. This is, I think, they make their skincare and they import it from Spain. So different formula regulations. I actually used a VPN to go to Europe and see if this product was still on the European website, and it is. So yeah, sad news for US customers. I really wish that this was still available, but I am in the middle of trying a potential alternative that's available in the US. So more on that at a later date. I have personally been incorporating both day and night, which it was a lot at first. If I hadn't have built up to this, it would have been too much. I have been incorporating the Regimen Lab Azelaic Advanced Treatment. This is pretty expensive, not as moisturizing as the Niche Beauty Lab. It works perfect for me in the summer because it's more of a watery serum. It is more intense though, so I'm having to apply SPF like really thoroughly and make sure I'm being thorough with that. This, so watery, and they call it advanced for a reason. It's a really, really potent treatment, but I have built up to it. Luckily, I am able to use that. So I'm gonna go in with a couple of pumps of this on dry skin. I'm just so disappointed about the Niche Beauty Lab. Like, it was such a holy grail serum for me. I used that during the day and the Regimen Lab at night, and it was perfect for my skin. When I tell you that was the perfect routine, this has been working for me too. I experienced a little bit of purging coming back and using this formula so much because I was just using it at night. They do recommend using it once a night. I guess that's to start though. Like, I don't know. I would be careful with doing that, but I use it once a day, once a night, every night, twice a day. So my skin is able to tolerate it. I built up tolerance to it, but yeah, just be mindful of that. I'm working on a potential alternative to the Niche Beauty Lab. Nothing's gonna replace that formula for me, but we can get close. We can try. While this is absorbing, I'll talk about a night treatment, and I also want to go back and correct something that I was speaking on completely ignorantly, and I apologize for that. The Adapazit treatment from Niche Beauty Lab incorporates adapanoid, which is not adapalene. I kept saying adapalene in that. This is not like a different gel. This is more gentle alternative that is not as potent because it has a 0.3% adapanoid, not adapalene. If you're getting anything above, I think it's a 0.1%, that is the maximum you can sell over the counter, you are gonna get a prescription for anything else. So not the same, but this is still a great moisturizing, soothing treatment that has a wonderful ingredient list attached to it. Would still recommend it. It held up my results from adapalene, but this has a more moisturizing formula, and I would recommend it if you've experienced dryness or sensitivity with different gel or an adapalene treatment. Just be mindful of that. I've definitely made that mistake multiple times. I don't know, I just sometimes don't do proper research. It is on me. I need to do that before I speak on a product. I usually try to do better, and I apologize about that. I have been loving that treatment. I still have to have Niche Beauty Lab somewhere in my routine because I have missed that. I also want to talk about, this is so off from skincare. I want to talk about tooth care for a second. I got this, the High Smile V34 color corrector. It's working kind of good. It's like kind of doing its thing. It's a really good treatment. It is a purple color corrector. I'm not gonna use it for you all because brushing my teeth on camera just feels, I'm not ready to dive into that yet. Maybe later. I got this at Marshall's and it was like really cheap. I was gonna buy this back when it was like big on TikTok. I don't know. I mean, this seems like it's worth the hype. It's doing its thing. It's kind of working. So thank you, High Smile, for that. I've wanted to try their flavored toothpaste for so long and I haven't been able to because I don't want to order it. I am very just to the point, like I like spending my money on skincare. I try not to spend a crazy amount of money on other stuff, but I don't know. It's not expensive. It's just, I just am cheap when it comes to some stuff, and I like toothpaste. Like, if I have one toothpaste that works for me, I'm gonna stick with it. This is a great addition though. Nice minty flavor. Okay, so when I told y'all simple, it's pretty simple today. We are, after azelaic acid, I'm gonna go in with the moisturizer. I was surprised that this has been a staple in my summer routine because I didn't expect it. I alternate. I go for more gel cream sometimes. The Remedy for Light Moisture has been a go-to for me recently. Skin Fix's water cream is another go-to, but Prequel's AM PM moisturizer has been the one that I use both day and night. Sometimes gel creams I like going in with when I'm more oily that day, or I'm just not needing as much moisture. This is a cream moisturizer that is just the perfect texture, and I love using it both day and night because it's instantly soothing, it's barrier strengthening, and super supporting of the skin. It has a light cream finish, but it is not heavy whatsoever. It dries down really nice, and if I didn't go in with the hydrating serums before this, it would not be this glowy. It's a very skin-like natural finish, and that's what I'm needing today. That's what I just have been falling back on because my skin's not going through anything crazy, luckily. So been through a few phases here recently, but glad to say we're balancing that out and evening it out. A lot has been going on recently. I'm trying to get more connected with skincare and with social media again because I don't like spending a lot of time on social media. I find that dead scrolling and just continuous scrolling is really bad, and I've tried to just utilize my social media time to interact with skincare content, do research on what's going on. Like, I try to use it in an educational way, but then I always end up on the like funny, like stupid side of things. That's just how it naturally happens. But yeah, I have a lot of exciting videos planned. I have some stuff in the works. Let me know what videos you want to see from me. Like, I feel like I'm in a phase right now where I'm wanting to shape my content into something different. I don't know what that looks like right now. I always go through different waves and kind of just adapt as I go. And I find I get caught up doing the same thing. Do you all like that? Or do you want me to change? Like, do you want me to try something different? I don't know. I'm always open to suggestions, and I find that even if at first I'm not in love with an idea, I usually will revisit it like 3 months later and be like, hang on, like, I'm the type of person that works, and then looks back 3 months later and is like, whoa, I was working really hard, but during the time I feel like I'm not doing enough. So yeah, that's just a friendly reminder to go easy on yourself, but also motivate yourself. Like, it's exciting to do new things. It's exciting to explore things, try different things, do different tasks like that may scare you, but it is also important to recognize like this is progress. Like, we're making progress with things. I have to tell myself that every single day because I am 24. I feel like this age comes with a lot of comparing myself to other people, saying, oh, I'm not doing enough, I need to be doing more. And it's good motivation sometimes, but it's like healthy balance. That's all that has helped me through it. Anyway, let's apply sunscreen. Anua's Zero Cast Sunscreen is perfect to apply when I'm not sure if I'm gonna be outside, when I'm not sure if I'm gonna be sweating. It's really good because it is a water-resistant sunscreen with practically no finish to it, and has this convenient cap where you can see how much you're supposed to apply, and you just apply the appropriate amount with this cap. I wish more brands would do the measuring ability. I just always make a mess with this. Like, I'm glad y'all can't see this right now. This is a lot. I'm not gonna lie, first time I did that check-in, you'll notice I edited it down. It's because I used this side. I didn't think it was this side of the cap. I used the wrong side of the cap and was too embarrassed to say that. And you can only do a first impression once. So it's like, I edited that out and I was gonna say later, hey, this is how you do it. So yeah, a little behind the scenes info there. This is just so lightweight for a water resistant sunscreen. Beautiful formula at that. I just am blown away that an American chemical-based sunscreen worked for me as well as this. The first, honestly, because I like a few water-resistant sunscreens, but nothing like this. And I don't just like it because it's a water-resistant formula. I like it because it is a lightweight, almost not even there sunscreen. Put on my shirt. That always happens when I'm wearing dark colors. My neck, my ears. Sunscreen is the most important part of my summer routine. If I don't have well, I don't even want to think about that. I'm just glad that I have found some American formulations that work for me, because there's so much unknown right now with pricing of Korean skincare and Korean sunscreens in general. Like, the Niche Beauty Lab was taken off the market. Korean sunscreens could be next. I don't know. I'm not trying to fearmonger. I'm not trying to be like, oh, this is, you know, a possibility, but it is a possibility. Like, things can change instantly, and especially in the climate that we're in right now, things are changing constantly, and it's scary. Like, it's important to stay informed. It's important to recognize what you can do and find a balance in being educated, being aware, but also not driving yourself crazy. That has been the hardest part for me, because there are things that are out of my control. I do feel like people have a lot of power, and if we feel like we don't have a lot of power, then we just instantly shut down, and that is not what I want to do whatsoever. That's not at all what I'm promoting. I promote the complete opposite, but also recognizing, okay, there are just some times where I need to take a little bit of space, reset. You'll feel a lot better if you do. That applies to a lot of things, but especially in today's climate. I'm gonna end off this skincare routine with a lip balm. I'm gonna talk about two. My daily go-to refresher lip balm is the Cocoa Kind Ceramide Lip Balm. I just find that I carry this with me and I wanna use it because it is so budget friendly. It's a lip balm I would repurchase, and it got better with results the longer that I used it. I am not personally going out yet. I'll be going out later, so I'm just gonna apply this one right now. But in the sunscreen, lip SPF is super crucial. It's crucial anytime, but especially in the summer when you're spending more time outside, Prequel's Lip Visor is the best sunscreen that I have found. I love that they made a lightweight, clear formula with this product. Lip SPFs are hard to come by and hard to formulate because of their awful taste, because of the gritty texture, because of so much. This has a nourishing American chemical-based formula attached to it with an SPF 30 protection. Apply sunscreen everywhere. Like, I apply it on my arms. I have spray sunscreens for that. I have convenient reapplication however I need it. Just focus on convenience. Focus on sunscreen that you want to apply this summer, and your lips should not be forgotten in that. I am guilty of doing that for a while. No more. That is not happening anymore. So yeah. Oh, you know what? The haircut is gonna be really helpful this week. We went longer on the top. This is the life. Like, this is where it's at. Oh my gosh. Wow. Anyone with curly hair, and I need to wash my hair today. Like, it is wash day. I am just blown away. Okay, well, this is how we're ending this video. My hair has been through a journey, mind you. I look back through videos and I'm like, wow, I am glad I'm where I'm at. I don't know if this is what we need to be judging it by, but anyway, that is my go-to, easy, simple, for me at least. You've seen some routines from me that have been a little crazy, and this is definitely a more stripped back version because that's what summer is to me. Let me know what products I should try next, and also let's catch up. Like, leave a comment with whatever you want. I just want to hear from you because I love reading all of your comments. Even if I'm not responding to all of them, I try to read all of them, and I'm trying to get better. I'm still trying to meet my New Year's resolution of responding to comments and being more interactive with my community, and I'm just so grateful for all of you. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it and you want to see more like this, make sure you subscribe because I post new videos every week, and I will see you all in the next video.